All right, let's try that one more time. Good morning. Good morning. Much better. The first time you didn't really sound like you wanted to be here. But the second time you sounded like you were sure that this was the right place for you to be on today. We're extremely excited for you to be here today for the Awards Day 2026. This is a culmination of extremely hard work and dedication for your student. Give them a round of applause. The amazing part about being a student here, it is not easy. And if you live in the world is not easy. So what we're trying to do is to give them some characteristics and some discipline that would take them a long way for a long time. That is your official welcome. Now I would like to introduce teachers by their subjects. Will the math teachers please stand? Science teachers. Any science teachers? Language teachers. Social studies. Engineering. Cyber. Student support and counseling staff. And any other faculty and staff who are present today, please stand. Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning. So I don't know if parents that you know that students have a designated section when they come in here. So I'm a little surprised that they are over here again. And that you didn't say, no, Dean Whitlow, we want to sit over here. That's right. So I know Dean Whitlow put you over there this morning. But it is an honor to see you all here this morning. And my job this morning is to let you know which areas that have possibilities for designated awards. So students would show exceptionality in areas of math, science, language, social science, engineering, cyber, wellness, ethics, world language, which will include Mandarin, Russian, Hindi, and Spanish. And you notice that when we had teachers stand up, that we do have some teachers that serve double duty, that teach not only in math area, but also world language. And so we have an exceptional staff. And so these students got a chance to see teachers in all areas. And so when they receive their awards, please know that they are exceptional in these academic areas. Dean Whitlow.
So in addition to academic awards, which I tell you, hats goes off to you. Sometimes I tell the people I just work here. They do lots of things that I am unable to do. Coding, all kinds of physics that just blow my mind every time I walk by the classroom. There are specialty awards in addition to academics. We do recognize our residential students for being outstanding residential citizens, perfect attendance, which I tell you, this is my special award because perfect means perfect. No absences, no tardies. So that is a very near and dear award to my heart. Professional dispositions. We are training them from the freshman year to get to Dr. Hodges in that senior year to do internship with professional dispositions. So what we're trying to make them understand is that your skills and your talents and then all your attitude and personality have to bubble together to get you ready for industry. So there are certain things you have to be able to do in industry that we put into our classes. Dean's List. So these are students who have a 3.5 or higher in all their core classes, which is not an easy feat, you guys. So in addition to that, President's List is even higher. These students have an M or a P, which means they have either been proficient or hit mastery in every ELT in those content areas. ACT 30 Plus Club kind of says what it is. You got an ACT score of 30 or above. And then what's near and dear to our hearts as administrators is core values. What we want students to understand is that it's more than academics, it's more than going to class, it's honor, making sure that you know your value, tenacity, staying after it, even when the road gets tough, even though the classes are hard, even though it seems like I've got 5 more days to get through, staying with it. Integrity, your work being your work, making sure that you know that integrity carries you in life because that's what people go by. Kindness. Kindness will take you very far with people. So even if you lack some academic skills, you being kind goes a long way. And then joy. Dr. Hodges has her joy on the inside some days. But how you express it, we love students who love coming to school. Even if you're not doing the best, even if you're not the brightest, if you come in with a smile on your face, sometimes that will send you into a better mood. So being able to control those things. So those are all the awards that you'll receive. So students, as you notice, they are very disciplined. They listened, even though they have a new assigned section, they sat where I told them to sit, which is a beautiful job. So your next set of instructions is how to receive your awards. So are you listening? Yes, are you ready? Yes, can you say the mission? The mission for ACT is to ensure all students achieve high levels of learning to be successful in implementing cyber protections in the engineering lifecycle. Bingo! From day one, they have been drilled. Okay, so to receive your award, Mr. Massey and others are going to stand in front. I'm going to read your awards. I will call your name. You will stand. You will come up. I will read your awards. You will shake hands. There is a camera. Please pose for said camera. Please pose for said camera. And then you'll walk up these steps, not out the doors, right? Up the steps, except for Ms. Murray. Up the steps and then come back to your seat. That way, nobody gets, in the way of somebody else's picture trying to come back. We got it? First person will always be the test. Maddox. All right, Maddox Aker. Is receiving the 100 level President's List Award. Eli Bagley. Have to be present to receive the awards. Taylor Baugh. Is receiving the 100 level Dean's List Professional Disposition Overall Award and the Ethics 200 Award. Ariana Berea. Is receiving the 100 level President's List Award, the Math Award, the Ethics Award, and the World Language Award for Hindi. Genevieve Barth. Is receiving the 100 level President's List Award, the Professional Dispositions for Respect for Self and Others Award. Jenny Baumgartner. Is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award. Kaylee Bell. Is receiving the 100 Level Dean's List Award and the Core Value of Integrity Award. Justin Bland. Kasha Brosmer is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award, the Math Award, and the Core Value for Tenacity Award. Carrington Buchanan is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award, the Engineering Award, and the ACT 30 Plus Club Award. Elias Burkett is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award and the Engineering Award. Caitlin Carter is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award. Kinsey Chard is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award, the Language Award, and the Professional Disposition for Supports Diversity Award. Caleb Corrigan is receiving the 100 Level Dean's List and the Professional Dispositions for Demonstrates Leadership Qualities Award. Liam Cullen is receiving the 100 Level Dean's List Award. Joshua Dobbins is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award and the Math Award. Mateo Dukes is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award, the Science Award, the Social Science Award, and the Professional Dispositions for Effective Communication Award. Darius Dupree Darius is receiving the Wellness Award. Michaela Ferris is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award and the Social Science Award. Alexander Finley is receiving the Professional Dispositions for Commitment to Learning Award. Sutton Fowler is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award. Sarah Garcia is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award and the Engineering Award. Gabrielle Garrett. Gabby is receiving the 100 Level Dean's List Award. Milan Gartley. Is receiving the 100 Level Dean's List Award. Anujan Good. Is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award, the Science Award, the Professional Dispositions for Supports Diversity, and the World Language Award for Mandarin. Mason Graham. Is receiving the 100 Level Dean's List Award. Savannah Granger. Is receiving the Professional Dispositions Commitment to Learning Award. Jonathan Guerrero. Is receiving the 100 Level Dean's List Award, the Cyber Award, the Language Award, and the Perfect Attendance Award. Janie Hall. Is receiving the Professional Dispositions Demonstrates Leadership Qualities Award. Hayes Harris. Is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award. Isaac Higgins. Is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award and the Wellness Award. Dorian Hogue. Is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award. Hudson Holman. Is receiving the 100 Level Dean's List Award. Michael Wong. Is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award. J.C. Hubbard. Is receiving the 100 Level Dean's List Award. Daniel Huffman. Is receiving the 100 Level Dean's List Award and the Professional Disposition for Effective Communication Award. Kari Hughes. Is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award and the Professional Dispositions Overall Award. Shuba Jindal. Is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award, the Language Award, the Residential Life Outstanding Citizen Award, and the Core Value of Joy Award. Nori Jones. Is receiving the 100 Level Dean's List Award, the Science Award, the Social Science Award, the Wellness Award, and the Professional Dispositions Respect for Self and Others Award. Jason Kang. Is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award. Matthew Keepers. Is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award. Elizabeth Kempe. Is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award and the World Language Award for Russian. Sasha May King. Is receiving the 100 Level Dean's List Award. Peter Corman. Is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award and the Science Award. Joseph Lee. Receiving the 100 Level President's List Award and the World Language Award for Spanish 3. Hayden Lescalate. Is receiving the 100 Level Dean's List Award and the Professional Disposition for Supports Diversity Award. Cameron Lindsay. Is receiving the 100 Level Dean's List Award and Professional Dispositions for Effective Communication Award. Salam Long. Is receiving the Professional Dispositions for Commitment to Learning Award. Tej Mabubani. Is receiving the 100 Level Dean's List and the Professional Disposition for Respect for Self and Others Award. Jacob McAllister. Is receiving the 100 Level President's List and the Social Science Award. They're gonna get that picture. Channing Miller. Channing is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award and the Math Award. Avery Minsky. Is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award. Zane Murphy. Is receiving the Core Value of Kindness Award. Michaela Murray. Is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award and the Wellness Award. Ashton Wynn. Is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award. Rowan Norton. Is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award. Kenzie Nugent. Is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award, the Math Award, and the Core Value of Honor Award. Anna Orr. Is receiving the 100 Level Dean's List Award and the Cyber Award. Emily Pardon. Is receiving the 100 Level Dean's List Award. John Parman. Is receiving the 100 Level Dean's List Award. Gian Patel. Is receiving the 100 Level Dean's List Award. Esther Pierce. Is receiving the 100 Level Dean's List Award and the Ethics 201 Award. Sage Pitts. Is receiving the Cyber Award. Grant Porter. Claire Pry. Is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award. Ethan Quaith. Receiving the 100 Level Dean's List Award, the Professional Disposition for Demonstrates Leadership Qualities, and the Math Award. Carly Roberts. Is receiving the 100 Level Dean's List Award. Christian Robinson. Is receiving the 100 Level Dean's List Award. Alexandra Rosales Roa. 100 Level President's List Award and the Engineering Award. Aiden Salzman. Aiden is receiving the 100 Level Dean's List Award and the Professional Disposition because he demonstrates leadership qualities award. Caitlin Schlimbauer. Is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award. Ellery Sedlak. Is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award, the Science Award, the Cyber Award, the Ethics Award, and Professional Disposition Supports Diversity Award. Caleb Simmons. Is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award, Professional Disposition Commitment to Learning Award. Stoney Smith. Is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award and the Ethics Award. Carter Smothers. Leah Solly. Is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award. Larkin Sorrells. Is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award. Andrew Spalding. Receiving the 100 Level President's List Award and the Professional Disposition Overall Award. Danik Stevens. Is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award. Mitchell Stevenson. Is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award. John Taylor. Is receiving the 100 Level Dean's List Award. Morgan Washington. Is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award. Aaron Watts. Is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award. Corey Danny White. Is receiving the 100 Level President's List Award and the Science Award. Ryan Winters. Is receiving the 100 level Dean's List Award. Reagan Weismiller. Is receiving the Professional Disposition for Respect for Self and Others Award. Let's give all our students another round of applause.
All right, students, let's give your support crew, your family, and all your relatives a round of applause for being here. Guys, we're so excited, families, to have y'all here, part of the Sentinel family, and to be so supportive of everything that we do. We do things differently here. It's not kind of normal school, so there's sort of not normal things that sometimes happen. But what we do love is to celebrate these kiddos. And as they're getting taller and bigger from when they first started, it's kind of wild to see. And just look forward to both their growth physically, emotionally, and academically. And wish everyone have an incredible summer. So this concludes our program.